Hello everyone, welcome back to Unikaksha's YouTube channel. This is Ashwini from Unikaksha. Friends, today I am going to discuss with you about a very important object-oriented concept that is nothing but data abstraction. So today I am going to discuss with you about Java abstraction and we will along with the example, we will try to understand what exactly is the abstraction, how it can be done in Java, and we will learn about what exactly is the need of data abstraction. So abstraction is very much important because when we are going to uh, work with the data, then it is not always necessary to give complete data to everyone. So we have to hide some kind of data from the users, and the important data or required data is only shared. This is nothing but the data abstraction. Now in this video I am going to explain you about the Java abstraction, how it can be done, and about the abstract classes and abstract methods. So along with the example, I'm going to explain you about how the abstraction can be achieved. So in this video, I'm going to explain you about what is abstraction, then abstract classes, abstract methods, and along with the example, we will see how abstraction can be achieved. And at the end of entire video, we will see that what kind of advantages abstraction is going to provide to the user. So let's get started and first understand what exactly is the meaning of abstraction. So abstraction basically is a process of hiding the implementation details and shows the functionality to the user. It means, as I told you, it is going to show only few kind of information or only limited data to the user. Abstraction in Java is used to manage the complexity. How the complexity and code reusability can be managed, that I will show you along with the example. So in other words, we can say that abstraction is a technique which is used in Java by which you can hide the data which is not required by the user. So it is going to hide the unwanted data and give only required data to the users. How it can be achieved, that we will see later. Now, whenever we use any kind of technology or any kind of concept, then the very first question comes in our mind, that is, what exactly are the real world examples of this particular technique, or where exactly it can be used. So here are two real world examples I have given, which shows you the abstraction. So one, that is ATM machine, and second, that is when you are going to share the SMS or mail to the your friends or your colleagues. So we will, these are nothing but the abstractions. Now for let's first understand the ATM machines example. So at the ATM machine, what we do is we just keep our card for performing the transaction. Now what happens, within fraction of seconds, when you enter your pin, if it is correct, then the transaction is getting started. But we don't bother about what exactly is going on inside the machine. We really don't think about what exactly is the process for completing the transaction, because as the end user, we just are eager to get our money or eager to complete the transaction which we are I mean, for which we are there with at the ATM center or ATM machine. So we are not going to bother about what kind of protocols are used, what kind of process is used, in which language the programs are written for performing all these actions correctly. So as the end user, we require only limited information, like the balance of our account, the transactions which we are doing, the SMS which we get after the transaction. We are totally focused on all these things. This is the first example of data abstraction. Now in the second example, same, that is when we share any SMS or mails, or when you do any kind of WhatsApp call to your friends or family or anyone, then at that time, within the fraction of seconds, the call is getting connected and you start conversation, or when you send any kind of SMS or mail, then within a small part of second, or we can say fraction of seconds, we get the confirmation that is mail has been sent, or we get the error message if the email ID is not correct, or if the number is not correct in case of SMS. But most of the times we get the positive reply, or we get the message that is message sent, or mail sent. Okay, so here also the same thing, that is we are not going to bother about what is exactly the internal process of this SMS transmission or the email transmission. We are not going to bother about what kind of protocols are involved in this complete transmission and how the data is getting transmitted to the destination. We are much worried about the confirmation message, that is the mail has been successfully sent. So as the end user, we don't require this kind of information. So this is nothing but the abstraction, that is hiding some kind of data from the user and giving them only required data. So this is the main use of the abstraction, and these are the real world examples of data abstraction. Now let's move further and understand how this abstraction can be achieved in Java. So abstraction can be achieved in two ways in Java. First, that is by using the abstract class, and the second by using the interfaces. So when you are going to use interfaces, then abstraction can be done 100%. So here in this video, I'm going to explain you about the abstract classes and abstract methods, and along with the example I will explain you about how this can be achieved. So let's move to the next slide. So here let's try to understand what exactly is the abstract class. So basically abstract class is nothing but it is a class which can be declared with the by using the keyword, that is abstract keyword. So the abstract class can include abstract methods, that is the methods without implementation, and the second, that is the non-abstract methods, that is regular methods, where or it can be, it is going to add one or more abstract methods and some non-abstract methods or regular methods as well. So basically it is a class which is declared with the abstract keyword. Now let's first understand what exactly is the abstract class and what are the rules, or what are the things which you have to remember while writing the abstract classes. So the very first thing is the abstract class is nothing but it is a Java class which is declared with the abstract keyword, which just now I told. Then the second thing is when we are going to write the abstract class, then it can hold abstract as well as non-abstract, that is regular methods as well. The very much important thing, that is the abstract class cannot be instantiated. Now what is the meaning of this? So whenever you are going to write the abstract class, then you cannot create object of that class. It means directly you cannot access the class by using the new keyword. So that is nothing but you cannot instantiate the abstract class. Then the next, that is we can write the constructors. It can be a parameterized or default constructor as well, and the static methods can be written in the abstract class as well. You can also have the final methods which will force the subclass not to change the body of the method. So this is all about the things which you have to remember while writing the abstract classes. This is one example of writing an abstract class, that is abstract. It is a keyword, class, it is again a keyword for declaring the class. A is a name of a class, and then opening and closing curly brackets. Inside that you can write the code. So this is all about the abstract class. Now let's move on and understand abstract methods. So abstract method is nothing but it is a method which is declared as abstract and which doesn't have any kind of implementation. So this is nothing but an abstract method. So this is the example of an abstract method. So it can be written like abstract, then the data type, and then the name of the method. So display is the name of the method and it is an abstract method. We are not going to include any kind of method body in the abstract method. So how it can be used, that we will see along with the example. Now let's first have a look on the advantages of abstraction or advantages of writing or including abstract concept in your program. So it is the very much important advantages. It is avoiding the code duplication and increasing the reusability of the code, which is ultimately considered as a very important thing while writing the programs. The second thing is it reduces complexity of viewing the things. That is nothing but only the required data is provided to the users and not all the information is given. So automatically it reduces the complexity of the code. The next thing is when you are going to provide only important details to the user, then it always helps to increase the security of an application or any program, because you can again consider the example of ATM machine here. So when you swipe your card, then the information related to your account only is getting displayed in front of you. It is though the ATM machine or though the bank software has details of each and every account holder, then also when you are performing any kind of transaction, the software will display only the information which is relevant to you because of the security reasons. So abstraction is going to provide a good kind of security for any application or for any program. So all these were the advantages of abstraction. Now let's move to the example and try to understand how the abstract classes can be written, how the abstract methods can be included and non-abstract method can be included, and how we can achieve code reusability and all these advantages from that program. So let's move to the editor. So here I have written a very simple example just to show you about the use of abstract classes, abstract methods, and the way to write this and include it in a code. So here simply I have created one class, that is class vehicle, and which is declared with the abstract keyword. So it means that we have uh, created it as a, or we have declared it as a abstract class. So abstract class vehicle, in that we have included two methods. The very first method is declared with the abstract keyword, so it is not having any kind of method body, so it is a abstract method. So Fortuner is an abstract method which is declared with the abstract keyword. Then the second thing, that is type. So type is a regular method, or you can say non-abstract method, which is having a method body. So we have written one println statement there. Now whenever you are going to write any kind of abstract method, then it is not having the implementation part, or it is not having the definition part in your abstract class, but in the next class or in the subclass which is inherited from that abstract class, there we are going to include the abstract methods body, or there we are going to include the implementation part of that abstract method. This is always you have to remember. So now I have inherited the second class. Name of the class is car deals, and it has been inherited from the vehicle class. Now our abstract method, that is Fortuner, which I am going to write here again, or I'm going to include the definition part of this method in my subclass, that is car deals. So there I have again written some println statement, and it is going to display something on the screen. Now the next thing is you have to write the main method, because from main method only we are going to create the object of a inherited class, and from there you are going to access the methods, that is both non-abstract as well as abstract method. As I told you, directly you cannot create an object of your vehicle class because it has been declared as an abstract class. So what we are doing here, we are going to create the object of the inherited class, that is car deals. So here I have created inside the main method, I have created the object of car deals class. So it is an inherited class. So S1 is the object of that class. Now by using this object, I'm going to access the methods of abstract class. So here two methods I have declared. First, that is Fortuner, and second, that is type. So by using this object, I'm going to access these two methods. So here I have written s1.fortuner and second, that is s1.type. Now what you understood from this? The very first thing, that is the abstract class, can be declared by using a keyword abstract. Second, same, that is the abstract method can be declared by using the keyword abstract. Next, the abstract methods cannot have the method body. We are not including it in the abstract class itself. Now, the next thing, we are not going to instantiate the abstract class. That is, we are not going to create object of the abstract class. If you are trying to create that, it will generate the error. So here we are going to create the object of the inherited class, which is inherited from your abstract class. And through that object, we are trying to access the abstract as well as non-abstract methods. So this is the way to write the abstract classes. Now let's execute this program to check the rules. So here I have compiled and executed this program. So it is going to show me the result. That is, the first method is called, that is abstract method, where it is going to display the message from this particular definition part. That is, it is going to display Fortuner is my dream car. And then it has called the non-abstract method. So it is going to display it is luxury SUV. So this is how the abstract classes can be accessed and can be written for accessing the abstraction part. So I hope these methods, these classes you understood properly. So the class vehicle, it is considered as abstract class, and the Fortuner, it is considered as an abstract method. So this was all about the abstract classes and abstract methods in Java. I hope you understood the concepts. Now in my next session, I'll try to come up with some more important information about some Java concepts. So if you want to learn such kind of more concepts, then please stay tuned with us at Unikaksha. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our channel. Till then, thank you so much.